Welcome to the 2020 GEICO Summer Series presented by the United States Marine Corps. Today, the semifinals and the championship of the STX National High School Lacrosse Showcase coming up right now. It's semifinal game number 2 with the Cadets versus Taft School. And looking forward to bringing it to you here with our high school lacrosse action from Columbia, Maryland. Mike Corey, Bob Shriver, and Quint Kesnick. Let's go to our GEICO players to watch here. Bob, who do you have in this game in this second semifinal matchup?
Well, we start with a loaded offense for Taft, beginning with number 4 ranked player in his class, number 6, Chris Cavanaugh. A Cavanaugh that's certainly headed to Notre Dame, and he's truly an outstanding player. For St. John's, number 2 goalie Caleb Fyock. St. John's is playing 28 underclassmen in this game. Caleb Fyock's one of them. He's a very big kid. His brother's a goaltender. He's also a football player at a very powerful St. John's football program.
Quint, what's happening?
Well, Taft is the favorite right now in this event. Watertown, Connecticut, from the Founders League, and this roster is stacked. I mean, loaded. They have 10 Division I commits. 5 of those players are ranked in the top 100 in their class by Inside Lacrosse. Now, after that, in their junior class, they have an additional 5 more Division I players, and then more than a dozen D3 players. This is a roster 85% composed of players from Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. Eager to watch them play. If you're a fan of Notre Dame, Brown, Harvard, Michigan, Duke, Carolina, Bucknell, or Cornell, or Virginia, you got guys playing in this game for Taft.
All right, part of our starters here today and are brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Talked about the goalkeeper, Caleb Fyock, who's in cage for the Cadets. And for Taft, maybe Thomas Ricciardelli. There's a look at Fyock. Semifinals number 2. Winner to the championship to take on the Eagles. Just beat Don's squad 9-7. Battle for the initial face-off here. What type of game, Coach, you think we're going to see here as we get a quick shot and a score? Well, and Taft leads it 1-0.
Well, on offense, you're going to see a lot of that from Taft. These guys are unbelievably slick. Ball just comes down the field to get it behind the goal. I didn't know whether that was Cavanaugh, Q.
Little give and go on the wing there.
That's Mullen to Ricciardelli.
Watch him give it and then cut the middle.
Who cuts underneath this. Great feed by Mullen. He's headed to Virginia. Ricciardelli is headed, to Penn. It's a talented squad.
Highly produced, a handful of high-end college and NBA type players.
Cavanaugh, he's sandwiched, somehow scoots in, shoots, and scores. Chris Cavanaugh to the turf for this second goal for Taft here today.
Just a solo effort by Cavanaugh. He's very reminiscent of watching his brothers play. He's dodging 2 guys there. He had an effective slide. It's hard to see those blue lines. You don't know whether he fell into the crease, but he makes a beautiful individual effort.
Willingness to pay the price to get to those dirty areas where you know potentially you're going to get lit up by a big, strong defender.
4th ranked player in the rankings for the class of 2021. Verbal commit to Notre Dame. 2-0, Taft School on top. 24-minute running clocks each half. Played about 5.5 minutes. That's off the post. Rebounded Taft, and in the right place at the right time, they get it done again. Jeffrey Ricciardelli, his second goal, 3-0 Taft. Look out. Cavanaugh going all out here. I like his game, and here's a takeaway by Taft.
Look out.
On the run inside, and already a hat trick for Jeffrey Ricciardelli. 4-0 Taft.
Really not exactly what goalie Fyock wants to look at, somebody standing at the 3-yard stripe.
And right around for the back of the net, scoring is Tucker Mullen. spins right around and makes it 5-zip.
Tucker, a very highly touted player, headed to the University of Virginia. And they're just so skilled on attack. These two lefties are dynamic players, and then on the other side of the field you have their most dynamic player in Kavanaugh. It's in many respects not a fair fight. His mother is the head women's lacrosse coach at the University of North Carolina, and Dan's gonna go to Chapel Hill next year.
Look out, another point blank range shot. How do you stop that? You don't. Elijah Cohen scores for Taft, 6-0. You bring that up, Q, I think of a guy like Reardon from Albany, right? You know, taking up some space. Here's a shot and a score. Finally, Cadets on the board. First one today, Paul Garza.
Garza earlier in a possession right before this had a really great shot from the middle of the field that he actually hit the goaltender's helmet. This time, beautiful face dodge, beats the slide. Slide people should go to where the man's going to be, not to where he is. And he was guilty of not taking a good approach to slide guy, and Garza runs right through it.
Because they lost a senior year of high school.
Yeah, don't forget graduations, proms. Look at this beautiful transition goal by the Cadets.
Kevin McCormick scores it for them, second today.
Taft really rode extremely well. Number 13, the pole, for Kevin McCormick, the pole for the Cadets, gets the ball in transition, throws it down, and keeps cutting to the goal. He stays in the play.
Deflecting on its way in, Ben Spinelli. Another one here that's good again, and Jeffrey Ricciardelli has scored yet again. That's his 4th of the day, and the hat trick early in the first half, and has another one here.
There's a shot, loose ball picked up. Levy, great poise there with the ball in his stick. You could probably hear Ricciardelli down on the field saying, one more. Levy.
Set Q, getting some looks from those leagues there. The midfielder, a chance to get a little bit of a run in here.
Good look.
Nice pass, shot, score. Textbook Chris Kavanaugh, and that's a tough one to stop.
Well, you're looking at Levy. They're running him out of the box. He's playing midfield, but they had a nice matchup, so they let him isolate on this shorty behind the goal, and he throws that ball up over the defense. Defenses are always told the furthest guy from the ball, get into the hole and help out, and he threw it over top of that guy. He's a little late getting out to recover. You know, everybody wants to watch a goal scorer. The guy making a big shot, beautiful assist, one of those plays, but lost in the shuffle a little bit, or plays like that where, you know, there's so many different ways to influence a game. Riding, going after ground balls, you know.
It
Important
is.
that these guys get off their feet.
And Ricciardelli now with 6 goals for Taft. 3 in the first half, 3 here in the second.
Change of direction, moves behind the goal. Great play by brother Ricciardelli to the player of the game. His older brother headed to University of Pennsylvania, Jeff.
All right, that's it. Taft advances to the championship game here. And we'll have it for you at 4 o'clock Eastern right here on ESPNU. The Eagles and Taft to battle it out for the winner of this 2020 event. We will say goodbye for now. We hope you'll join us at 4 o'clock for the title game. Until then, for Quick Kesnick, Bob Sharver, I'm Mike Corey. Thanks for watching. So long from Columbia, Maryland.